Hello, we hope you're doing fine. This is Isaac and Kate. We are here to talk about marriage.
Yeah.
That is the masterpiece we've got to share with you, and that is the masterpiece we shall leave behind.
Yeah. The other time we talked about being happy in marriage and we actually talked about it and I think we exhausted that topic. But
Mm,
now there's this being happy at the cost of someone else.
yeah.
Or being happy with a clear conscience. You have a clear conscience, you're in marriage, you're happy with a
Mm,
clear conscience. And
mm.
what do you talk about that?
To be happy on the expense of another person. Isn't that manipulation?
Mm,
It also looks like manipulation
yeah,
because,
manipulate
because,
someone.
because sometimes in marriage, men try to think that their wives are happy.
Mm,
But actually, when you talk to the women, they can tell you that they're really tired of the thing and they're in the marriage just because of their children.
mm.
Men try to scare women a lot, and women, what they do literally is to bend low, to
To do what a
submit,
woman does.
to bend low, to submit, and then they just stay in there, but they're not happy.
Mm,
Yeah, that is manipulation.
manipulation.
Mm.
Yeah,
You just play on
actually,
someone's mind, and
mm,
then she stays, and then you enjoy whatever you're doing.
when for her she's literally being hurt. There's
Mm,
this thing, eh?
mm,
Your wife is like, honey, I would not like you. I don't like it when you come back home late. I don't like
mm,
it when you go out with your boys.
mm,
I would rather we go out together as a family.
mm.
And you put on this kind of face and you're like, no, stop controlling me. This is my family. This is my house. This no later we been embeda bwecho. Then your
Mm.
wife is like, because I want to keep peace at home, let me let him have his peace. So she literally lets you go out.
Mm.
She doesn't like it at all. She wants to go out with you, but you go out and you're like, "Ah, man, me, I'm happy. My man, my boys, my wife that is not so controlling
Yeah,
like yours. For me,
yeah.
I move out anytime. I don't
Mm,
even tell her,
mm,
my dear, don't be happy at the expense of your wife. Because at
mm.
the end of the day, when things get tough, you're with your wife to stay.
And in fact, the right way to go it,
Mm.
you do not have to be happy. Just make sure your wife is happy, and for her, she has to make sure you're happy. When you get married, you share these duties. That it
Mm.
is my duty to make sure my wife is happy. It is her duty to make sure that I'm happy. But when I make sure that I'm happy at her expense, that is
Yeah.
manipulation.
The things of saying me, those are not my
Mm,
things.
mm,
Me,
mm.
my stuff is supposed to be like this is how I do
Yeah,
things.
since I'm the
That
breadwinner,
is not
since
cool.
I'm the breadwinner home, I'm the one to know which type of car we're supposed to buy.
Ate abakyala
Since I'm the
baganda
breadwinner at home, I'm
batubuulirira.
the one to tell you where to take the kids to school. No, 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 no. That's not the way.
Abakyala abaganda batugamba omwami tebamulaba mu kamwa.
Of course, bonna abakyala
Kati bwe
babagamba
mutuuka
bwe batyo.
eby'okuyomba ng'ebyo, nywa amazzi ogatereke mu kamwa. Bambi
Mm,
and she gets hurt.
mm.
She's like, honey, ngata namana new statement and you're already pissed. You're like, no, I don't want that. Stop. She stops literally because she loves her marriage. She doesn't want to have children everywhere, but she's not happy. And you are being happy at her expense.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
And yet there's a way you can all of you be happy without hurting each other.
true,
Is there a way?
true, true,
Maybe
true.
when it's time for going out with your boys,
No,
you also be like, come, we go out. We shall be the other side with the boys, and you'll be this other side with your
one
girls.
of the ways you can share happiness is you do not lead in everything. Sometimes you lend your leadership position to your wife.
Yeah.
Yes, you're taking control. I'm not what I'm trying to mean here, guys. Quote me right. It's not that men we you just lend a you. Sometimes even the president tells some people, advise me on this. He has not made
he
them
has
president.
advisors.
Yes, he has not made them president.
Yalonda ne full figure.
Of course,
Ne Catherine kusasa.
all of them.
But presidential
Yes,
advisors.
all of them come and
Mm.
help him, but they're
Naye
not
munange
presidents.
museka naye bateeka okuba balina bye bamuwabula, of course ebikwatagana ne mu industry gye balimu.
Era bawabuzi
Togamba nti
be
bajja muwabula mu chemistry and biology and
bawabuzi
anatomy,
be
simanyi okuzimba amalwaliro. That is for
bawabuzi
Anita
be
Among.
at all cost
Yes.
bawabuzi be naye
Naye baba bawabuzi mu eyo section yaki ya entertainment.
kati ng'ojje mu kino kye tuliko. Just tell your wife, I want us to go out. When you already have an idea of the place you want to go to, then you tell her, think about it. Hey, let's go here. Then you begin giving the
Give her
challenge.
options.
Yeah, the challenge. How about here? How about here? Finally, they land into the place But for you, you thought about it already and you know it. Mm.
You live
By
that
then,
dictation thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not so cool.
Mm.
And honey,
And,
some
and
women.
and most of these guys who are still renting, sorry for interrupting.
Mm.
These guys who are still renting, you can go and look for a house, take there your wife. She's the one who stays home. She can help you and allocate the best place.
Yeah.
Even for you who are constructing, let your wife help you with the construction.
The construction.
Hey, let my kitchen be as big as this.
Because she's done. Actually,
No man
men
has an
are
idea
rarely
about a
home.
kitchen.
You wake up in the morning, you go for work, you leave us ladies home. Please give us that chance to I mean, And there's this other thing. Women, we normally do this thing. If your husband is not listening to you and you feel you're not happy, you're pissed, no, you carry your things and you literally leave the house. My dear, that is not cool. What if you leave the house and you find someone else there inside the house?
No,
you're home.
Some men
ate nga gwe weefulumya tewali yakufulumya.
some men when you go, they listen.
Olomera mu kisenge.
Yeah, there are some men when you go, they listen.
Probably nga bayagala dde ogende. So
and by the way, sometimes a lady can go maybe when it is too much for her.
Yeah.
When you really refuse to change.
But if you feel like it's too much, for now this is for my fellow ladies. If you feel it's too much, please don't leave. Just find or go to the kids' bedroom or go to their bed and you leave him so that he notices and he sobers up. But you getting your stuff and leaving, my dear, do you know what your man does in between there when you've gone? You know?
How about
how
about the lady who has gone? Do you know she has gone also?
No, those are the things I'm saying. Both the men's side and the ladies' side. You guys want to be together and you allow each other to get out of that home and to give each other space. Mbona space. Which space? Unless you togenda kuda. But if you still want your man and you want him to give you ears, my dear, noba the Chuganda way. Abaganda banobera mu bisenge tebava mu nyumba mpozi ng'avuddemu agenze tagenda kudda. Just go to the bedroom, separate the bedrooms so that he gets to know, hey, naye namuli wange leero anyiize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happiness at the expense of the other.
Yes, instead of saying, for me, I want my happiness, you leave, you go. Ate omanyi abakazi abaana bakizibu okutika ebintu ne babikomyawo. Bakomawo obukomi bwe batyo.
Anti biri bya
ani ono omusajja yayimba n'agamba bajja n'akaveera.
Anti lwaki tebabikomyawo ebintu kuba biba byayatikira ku mmotoka ebisinga. So babirekayo.
Bikomyewo nga byase. Bawa byabigula kitegere nti byayatise.
Bijja kutema abaana ebigere.
But you guys, me, I'm busy telling you, I'm here to tell you, please don't be happy at the expense of others. Your man doesn't like what you're doing, but you're doing it anyway. You're like, it's all about me. My dear, it's not about you. It's about the both of you. You're in this together. You're not in it alone. He's your responsibility. You are his responsibility. Take care of each other. Take care of each other, No talekera muno nti nze siri musanyufu kati n'olw'ensonga eyo I had to do this and this. Me, I wasn't happy, so I did this. Yeah. Discuss about it.
Do you know that some men go to work without eating breakfast at home?
Why?
For him, he goes to work, he brings all the money, he buys all the eats, he gives you the money for shopping. But because you cannot wake up and prepare for him something as he goes to work.
Because you're like, no, that is I like sleeping.
That is happiness on the expense of the other.
Wake up and prepare your man. Prepare for him breakfast. Agenda vuga emotoka agenda mukuba ng'agamba, my wife did this for me. Make lunch for him if you can.
Those of you who can drop lunch at their places of work, once in a while,
lunch to him.
You drop for him something.
Take care of your man. And also men, take care of your women. Don't be so selfish and be like, now for me, it's about, what about him?
We have a meeting, we shall spend there like 3 days. You cannot prepare his
I don't like
bag.
where we constructed because what about the money that he put into that place? What about him?
That is what they call happiness on the expense of the other.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes men have happiness on the expense of women in bed.
Yeah. So that is marital rape.
Marital, is it there? I'll call my friend Wilbur. He's a lawyer. I'll call him about marital rape. That is happiness on the expense of the other.
omukazi n'omukakanga
Of course.
really tayagala naye.
You're supposed to wait until she says it's fine. Yeah, but I don't know when they ever say it's fine.
No, they do it how you slowly by slowly.
Yeah.
Omulimbalimba mpola n'omutwali.
The body speaks, huh? All right, guys, that was it for today.
Marital rape naye nsesezza
That was it for today.